Hey there, Hawk fans. I want to talk to you a little bit about the Iowa men's basketball team and their upcoming game versus the Bowling Green Falcons out of the Mid-American Conference. Before I go into the preview and prediction, I just want to remind you all that ticket prices for this game have been reduced by the Iowa Athletic Department. Adults, it's going to cost you $12 to get in. Anybody at the age of 18 and under, it's going to cost you just $5 to attend. Also, if you're happening to attend the wrestling duels on Friday, you can stick around and not pay a dime to watch the Iowa basketball team. Also, if you're going to be attending the Iowa football game versus Minnesota on Saturday, if you show up to Carver Hawkeye with your stub for that game, you're going to only be charged $5 to get into the game. So this is a great opportunity to come out and support your Iowa Hawkeyes at Carver Hawkeye Arena. Get into the preview now a little bit. The game versus Bowling Green. This team won the MAC last year, the regular season crown at least. But the people and the main contributors to that team, three to be exact, Mooten, Miller, and Clements are all gone this year, the top three scorers. So Bowling Green's kind of a team in transition right now, trying to figure out who is going to be the scorers for their team. They're a very experienced and talented front court, but their back court is actually a little thin and a little inexperienced overall. Their main leader, I guess, of the team I would put on their point guard, number 14, Joe Jakubowski. He's a junior. He's a consummate run-the-offense type of point guard. He looks to pass the ball, distribute the ball well, but don't be fooled. He can also shoot the three. He's somewhere around a 40% three-point shooter throughout his career. Another player I want to touch on is number 10. He's the wing, Scott Thomas. He's 6'6", sophomore. Very versatile guard, good scorer. He can leap very well, good rebounder. He has a really good motor, and he can finish in the break as well. Could create some matchup problems with his length at the three spot, but their really main man down low is the guy I think is going to give Iowa the biggest trouble overall. He's their center. He's number 45, senior, 6'9", 285 pounds, Otis Polk. He is actually a power forward, but they put him in the 5 slot, like every other team we've seen so far this year, playing forwards at the center spot, and also as Iowa does, as you know. He's a very physical, tough guy. He's actually Bowling Green's career leader already in blocked shots. He fouled out of the Xavier game, if you watch that, and Bowling Green could not do much without him. So he is a pivotal player on their team. Iowa's going to look to try to maybe get some fouls on him as well. Keys to victory for Iowa. Solid defense is going to be the key. No more of this lazy, lackadaisical D, leaving people wide open, letting people backdoor you, not rotating on D. Iowa needs to buckle down and play good D, man and help D as well. Another idea for this game is they're probably going to try to stay out of foul trouble, especially the bigs. Like I said, Otis Polk is a physical guy down there. If we're not able to draw charges, instead get called for blocking fouls, we might get thin in our own front court there. So we want to stay out of that. The biggest one, though, in my opinion, is to limit turnovers and second chance points. As you know, possessions are a big deal for this Iowa offense, and if Iowa's limited in their possessions, we're going to have a tough time in this one. That said, I think this is clearly the easiest game so far for Iowa. Bowling Green is not a great team by any means. Duquesne and UTSA are actually better than them, in my opinion. I do believe this is going to be a coming-out party for Matt Gatens. And I ended up forgetting to give you a score prediction for this one. I think it's going to be Iowa 66, Bowling Green 51.